What's going on, everyone? It's Otto here from Pacific Dunk coming at you with another NBA discussion video. In today's video, we're going to be going over alternate NBA awards for this season. What this means is that I'm going to go through every NBA award and give the player that would have most likely won the award if the actual winner didn't win it or didn't exist, however you want to imagine it. Alright guys, so first let's do the most prestigious NBA award, the MVP, aka the most valuable player. The official winner was Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets, and my alternate pick was Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers. I was honestly surprised to see that Jokic actually won it for the second year in a row. Not because he didn't deserve it, he was the clear-cut front runner and absolutely deserved it, but because of voting fatigue, which is basically when the NBA puts a gun to voters' heads and forces them to vote for a different MVP than the one before because they want to change it up. Personally, I think it's fucking stupid, and if voting fatigue wasn't a thing, LeBron would have like 10 MVPs, but that's a whole other discussion. So all in all, I think it was a huge W to see the NBA go with the person that actually deserved it instead of caring about stupid shit. But nonetheless, Embiid had an MVP-like season too. I honestly can't remember the last time two centers were the favorites for MVP, which is kind of cool, especially because you don't really see guys with Embiid's playstyle dominate anymore, but the dude is just amazing. In fact, actually looking at it, Jokic was the first center to win it since Shaq 21 years ago. That's longer than I've been on this earth. It's kind of sick. Anyways, it was kind of a given that if Jokic didn't win it, it would have went to Embiid. But let's go into why that was the case. Before even looking at the statistics, it's impressive enough that Embiid kept this team a top contender in the East even through all of the Ben Simmons bullshit that gnawed away at this team for the longest time. When I made my standings predictions on my Instagram at the beginning of the year, I predicted the 76ers to miss the playoffs, even though that made fucking no sense, and I still don't know why I did that. Embiid is the reason that it didn't make any sense. I mean, they still had Tobias Harris, even though I didn't think Tyrese Maxey was going to break out like he did. I don't know. I really don't know why I thought that would be smart. I think I was trying to be like the cool and different basketball analysis page who was the only one that predicted the Sixers to fail. I mean, you can't blame the guy for trying.
I did the same thing with the Mavericks too, actually, now that I think about it.
Let's hop into the stats now. Embiid was the leading scorer this season at around 30.6 points per game. Considering the fact that he only made around 1-3 a game this season and was constantly double teamed makes the scoring title even more impressive. You know what's actually kind of crazy though? Embiid shot better from the 3-point line than Jokic did this season, and they shot around the same amount of threes. I knew Embiid was above average from 3 compared to other centers, but I didn't think my boy was like that. One of the biggest stats that defines an MVP though is how horrible their team plays without them and how well the team plays with them. The 76ers were 6-8 without Embiid and 45-23 with Embiid. That's a 43% win percentage compared to a 66% win percentage. I'd say it's good enough. Next up, guys, is Rookie of the Year, and can I just say, I am an absolute fucking idiot. So here's the story. I filmed this video doing MVP, Sixth Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, like all of the awards except Rookie of the Year, like I want to say a week or two ago, to the day that I'm recording this, and most likely when I'm going to upload this video. I was waiting because I thought that they hadn't announced Rookie of the Year yet. I literally was waiting, and I don't know how it went over my head, but Scottie Barnes got announced as the Rookie of the Year like first, I'm pretty sure. Like way before the other awards, and somehow I never saw it. I never saw anything on like my explore page on Instagram or YouTube or anything related to Scottie Barnes winning Rookie of the Year. I don't know how. And then all of a sudden I post something on my Instagram story saying like, do you guys know when Rookie of the Year is getting announced? And a lot of people were DMing me like, you fucking idiot, like it's already announced. And I just felt so dumb, bro. Like I don't know how the fuck that happened. I've been waiting so long to finish this video that I'm making right now, that you're watching right now, just because I thought that it hadn't been announced yet. But the funny thing is that like that night, like a couple hours later, I saw something on my explore page related to Scottie Barnes winning Rookie of the Year. Like it was talking about how he won, and I was like, bro, are you serious? How did I not see this over the past like month? Anyways, Scottie Barnes won Rookie of the Year, which I think was well deserved. My alternate option, I think you already know who it is Evan Mobley. I would say that Evan Mobley and Scottie Barnes were like the two rookies that I did not expect to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. I would never in a million years have expected these two to be the favorites to win Rookie of the Year. Especially Evan Mobley, I really did not think that he was going to pan out. He looked atrocious in the summer league, but he did amazing, and he's going to be an amazing NBA player. I would say the thing that held him back from winning Rookie of the Year was his injuries. He missed kind of a lot of games, but him and Scotty Barnes were neck and neck, so both of them deserved it. Scotty Barnes was a good winner, whether you like it or not. I love Scotty Barnes as a player. I'd say he has a very high ceiling, especially after his rookie year. Anyways, let's talk about Evan Mobley, because Evan Mobley is my alternate winner. And this guy just reminds me a lot of like a Chris Bosh type player, and I think he has the potential to be even better than Chris Bosh, honestly. I don't know, there's not much to be said about this award, honestly. Like, I'm kind of boring myself right now talking about it, but I can't believe I did not see who won it. I can't believe that it went straight over my head. I'm literally a basketball YouTube Instagram page, and I fucking didn't even know when Rookie of the Year was announced. That's just sad. I can't believe myself. I'm so disappointed with myself.
Let's talk about Sixth Man of the Year. The award was rather weak this year, I feel like. Like, the gap between Tyler Herro and the other two finalists, Cam Johnson and Kevin Love, was huge. Like, ridiculously huge. This is the only award this year that needed to go to one person and one person only in order to make sense. And if you're one of those people saying that Cam Johnson got robbed, I don't know what to tell you. There is no way in the fucking world Cam Johnson would have won that award over Tyler Herro. Okay, so obviously the award winner was Tyler Herro for the Miami Heat, but my alternate winner is not Cam Johnson or Kevin Love. It's actually going to be last year's winner, Jordan Clarkson of the Utah Jazz. My reasoning is because he really didn't have that different of a year compared to his winning year. Yes, his points per game dropped from 18 to 16, and his free throw percentage dropped kind of a lot, but everything else is pretty similar, if not identical, and so the fact that he went from winning the award to completely not even being a finalist doesn't make much sense to me. Now, is he even close to Tyler Herro? No. But I feel like he should have at least been a finalist. I know that the only numbers that stick out are points per game, but he's good for the role that he plays, which is scoring relief off of the bench. I could see Kevin Love too. Honestly, if you had Love as your alternate option, I ain't gonna fight that. Alright folks, so next we're gonna talk about Defensive Player of the Year. The actual winner was Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics, who was the first guard to win the award since Gary Payton in 1996. My alternate option, however, was Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz. I know, shocker, right? I mean, Smart had a great year, don't get me wrong, but you could tell the NBA was a bit horny to shake it up and have a guard actually win the award after Rudy Gobert won it so many times. This situation is literally a perfect example of voting fatigue, which I mentioned earlier. Rudy Gobert won the award 3 out of the last 4 years, which I do agree is kind of boring, but I mean the dude deserved it. Just because he's won it a lot doesn't mean he doesn't deserve it anymore. He's the best defensive player in the league in my opinion and should get the award, simple as that. Now, I don't like being those people who go, oh, this person got robbed or this person didn't deserve it. No, because Smart still deserved the award. He did great, but I do think Gobert would have made a bit more sense. It was cool to see Smart win the award though. It definitely shocked the fuck out of me. It's a lot like how cool it is to see a center dominate MVP. It's just different, which I'm sure is what the NBA was going for. Next, let's talk about Most Improved Player. The actual winner was none other than Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies, and my alternate winner is not Darius Garland, not Jordan Poole, but DeJounte Murray of the San Antonio Spurs. Ja has an amazing case for Most Improved, of course, but damn did Murray have an insane season. I feel like it went right under people's noses too. Also, this has literally nothing to do with the video at all, but the other day I heard a guy in my break room at work say he would rather have Devin Booker than Luka Doncic. I live in Arizona, so I expect some bias, but holy shit, the Suns get good and Arizona does not know how to act, let me tell you. Anyways, back to the actual topic at hand. DeJounte Murray is the definition of a Most Improved Player. I mean, not only did he improve all of his statistics, but he took a team like this to the play-in. Yes, I realize I said play-in, but that is honestly so impressive. I feel like if Murray averaged more points, like maybe 26 or 27 points per game, and the Spurs did a bit better, he would have been at least top 5 in the MVP race. The way he carries his team on offense and defense is insane. Just looking at the stats though, which is what Most Improved Player is most about, Murray averaged career high in points, rebounds, assists, steals, which he led the league in, 3-pointers made per game, and tied his career high for field goal percentage. I would say his 3-point percentage is the only thing holding him down this season, but even then it's not horrible. Another impressive stat of his is that he only averaged 2.6 turnovers a game as the team's primary and only playmaker, so if you compare that to Harden's 4.4 and Westbrook's 3.8, you start to grasp why that's actually impressive. A lot of people thought a torn ACL would hinder Murray's development a lot,
But after this season, it's obvious this dude is just getting started. I feel like there were a lot of good candidates for most improved this season, so it would have been hard to piss off a lot of people. I think Morant was the right choice, but Murray was right there in my eyes. Okay, so let's talk about Coach of the Year. The actual winner of this award was Monty Williams of the Phoenix Suns, and my alternate winner is going to be Taylor Jenkins of the Memphis Grizzlies. Why isn't it Eric Spoelstra from the Heat? Because, I mean, they did have the best record, right? Well, it isn't him because when I look at Coach of the Year, I see the award as a recognition of a coach that made a team not predicted to do well, do well. I see a coach who makes the best of the team that they have. I think Monty Williams was a perfect winner, but I also think Jenkins would have been a great winner too. I mean, who predicted the Grizzlies to be second in the West? And the thing that really makes a case for Jenkins is how well the team played without their star player. Like, listen to this. The Grizzlies were 21-6 when Ja Morant wasn't playing. That's just ridiculous. It's just excellent coaching to make all your guys feel confident and ready to compete without their best player, and to win like they did. They beat the Thunder by 73 fucking points without Ja Morant. That's just fucking ridiculous, dude. When I looked at this roster at the beginning of the year, I thought this is just a play-in team again. But Jenkins did really well with this roster and made the most of the team that they had. In Spoelstra's case, I feel like the Heat already had a pretty good roster, and it wasn't a surprise to see them at the top of the East. It's just like you wouldn't give Steve Kerr Coach of the Year when the Warriors had KD, because obviously that team is going to do amazing, and you would have to be a little fucking moron to ruin that. I think another great example of a good Coach of the Year, and kind of shows what I'm trying to explain, was last year's winner Tom Thibodeau, because of what he did with the Knicks roster. No one expected the Knicks to make the playoffs last year. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. I thought it would be cool to just go through and see who else could have won these awards, because I feel like every year there's at least one award where somebody else was massively overlooked. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know, who do you think got overlooked this year, and who were your guys' alternate winners? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video as well. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.